So you might not know this, but as well as being a librarian, sometimes I drive a taxi. And recently, I got a call to go and pick up a man and take him to the airport. And when I arrived, he was jittery and jumpy, and he was carrying 2 bags, and he wouldn't let them go, clenched tight in his fists, and there were flies buzzing, zzz, 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 all around these bags. And when I went to take them from him, he said, no, these bags stay with me. They stay with me. And he got in the back of the taxi, and he put them down, and we closed the doors, and off we drove to the airport. And as we drove, he sat in the back of the car, twitching and muttering, heads, heads, flies, heads, flies. This was pretty upsetting. What was more upsetting is that I noticed that as we drove, flies started following the car. And soon there was a horde of them. And in fact there were so many that I had to turn on the windshield wipers to clear them off the windscreen. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. And still they kept coming. And I sped up and went faster and faster until I left the flies far behind. But still in the back of the car was my passenger muttering, flies, heads, flies, heads. And he kept doing that until we got to the airport. When we pulled up, he said, "Oh, I'm late." And he ran out of the taxi and straight into the airport, leaving his bags. And I drove off not realizing, but then I soon did, because soon again, bzzz, 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 flies started following me. More and more of them. More and more flies kept coming. I turned on the windscreen wipers again. Whoosh, 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 so I could clear my vision. And I drove until I left the flies far behind. And I stopped the car. I got out and I opened the back door and I pulled out the 2 heavy bags, and there was a scent, there was a smell of rotting. And I opened up the bags. And I reached in and I pulled out 2 heads. One of cabbage and the other of cauliflower. And that's the end of the story.